Hi, I'm Ben Leff. I graduated from Uni in 2001 and became a Uni Social Studies teacher in 2012.
Hi, Melissa Schepline, class of 1994, and I've been a Uni Social Studies teacher since 2016.
So we're both Uni alums and social studies teachers, and we were married in 2015.
I loved it being a small school and having that strong sense of community, and it was really easy to have friends that were in different grades too. And being a small school too, it was really easy to be involved in everything, even if you weren't good at everything. So I've always liked dabbling in things, so that was awesome.
One of the things I really enjoyed is watching them put their handprints up in the halls. Now, I put my handprint up in the lounge like everyone until seems roughly 2004 or something, but when I walked back into the school and realized the handprints had migrated out into the halls, I was so happy to see that, because I think it's such a meaningful tradition that we have, and it's so special. Having it be in the hall just means it just takes over not just this little student niche in one part of the school, but really takes over the whole first floor hallway, and I get to see the handprints every day. And therefore, at the end of students' careers, when they're putting up their handprints on the walls, and I'm walking down the hall, leaving school, and I talk for a few minutes with a student doing that, that's such a fun thing to see them do, and it's so exciting for them and exciting to be a part of.
I guess just the students spilling over into the hallways, not just hanging out in the lounge, but just hanging out on the floor in the hallways.
It's what's so jarring to people when they walk into this building under normal circumstances, and the lockers are so open and the kids are everywhere and their stuff is everywhere. And I totally appreciate, especially now as a teacher, why it's kind of annoying that all this stuff is everywhere as I try to navigate my way through a hallway. But it's the I admit I like the sloppiness of the school that just gives it character, and it's this lived-in place as opposed to something sterile, right? Which, admittedly, of course, right now it's sterile, right? But it should be sterile. We're in the middle of a pandemic, but the fact that it's so inhabited as a place, it just makes it special.
For better or worse, I think people treated it like their home, and you can tell that. Very well loved.